Hi guys, I am selling this Armstrong flute. I always figure it's better to show video than pictures so you can kind of see it a little bit better. So I'll just give you a quick little video here. The case is absolutely perfect. There's no ripping anywhere around the corners. It's not worn like usually cases that are old have a lot of wear where the flute sits. It's a brand new case. I actually purchased it just recently. It's in a better condition than the previous one. So it's a great case for your student. This flute, it's an Armstrong flute, and I went over to Summerhays Music, and I was just curious. I was to say, if you had this flute, how much would you sell it for? And they said we'd probably sell it for about $400 if it was coming from them, is what they said. So they, it's in great condition. It was actually looked over by the technician or the flute person, whatever you call it, there at Summerhays, and he thought it was in great condition. I'll put pictures on here because you can't quite see it through the lens here, but the pads are perfect. They're brand new. There's no sticking. All the pads are complete and in perfect condition. There's not supposed to be a pad on that one. Yeah, so everything's in great condition. There's no dents, of course, whatsoever. It's hard to dent a flute anyway, but there's no dents. Everything is beautiful. It's never been polished with any kind of silver polish that tends to ruin flutes, like that, just like a jewelry polish. So it's never been polished inappropriately, anything like that. Yeah, so it's in great condition. I'll go ahead and try to put it together. I gotta put the camera down and show you what it looks like when it's all together. And I was speaking with the flute person over at Summerhays, and he mentioned that this is the kind of flute that'd be fine for a beginner, absolutely, but a flute that you could play into college unless you were planning on becoming completely professional and you needed a better quality instrument. But you could play it into college if you were playing for fun, just having a good time. It still has that type of quality, is what he said. And he's a flute player, and that was his recommendation. So there it is, complete. It's totally great. He actually played it. I can't play it. I play the tuba, but he played it and just played some jazzy, cool piece, and it's beautiful. And said it's a wonderful sound. So with like all the stuff I sell, I just sold a trumpet today on KSL. With everything I sell, 100% money back if you're not happy with it. If there's some reason there's something misleading or you just weren't happy, I don't ask any questions, and I promise any money back on it. But I only promise to and guarantee to sell top quality instruments for a much more reasonable price. Take a look on my description about how much you can actually save purchasing an instrument rather than renting. And the case is also brand new, so no problems with the case at all. Totally brand new on the outside too. Everything's intact, and there you go. Yes, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a text message, send me an email, let me know what you got, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys.